Hey weirdos, welcome back. I've got another fun video for you guys today. This one is, you're gonna have to judge this one. I have another small business to tell you guys about. I don't know if you've heard of them before. This is Wishful Dips. She was so kind, she reached out to me. She wanted me to try some of her products, and she was so sweet and sent over another package to give away to one of you guys. So true to form, if you would like to be entered in the giveaway, comment down comment down below. It's not an MK video unless I stumble over my words. Comment down below on the best way to reach you. Like the video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you are subscribed, and you will automatically be entered to win some colors from Wishful Dips. So the packaging was super cute. I'm getting into this right now, and the first thing I notice is the details. So there's a cute little snowflake in here along with the colors and a couple of candy canes. I was super stoked. I'm a candy cane nut. I love them with my whole heart. And of course they got eaten ASAP. I think one of my daughters tried to steal one from me. She's lucky she didn't get her hand bitten off. I'll share a lot. I'm not sharing my candy canes. No ma'am, you go find your own. Anyway, so she also sent over these adorable little snowflake glitters. And you know, you're going to see the colors here. I'm going to swatch them all out for you, and I'll go through them one by one. And maybe it's me, but for some reason, these colors were giving me total retro vibes. And I decided I wanted to do a retro mani. So that's what I'm going to do today. It's going to be super duper simple. I'm going to do just a tricolor retro mani. I am including one color from Revel, just because I wanted a certain theme and something different, something to, I don't know, stand out and make it a little extra retro. So I'm going to use a color called Dreamy from Revel just as an accent, and I'm going to do a little super simple stamping over it. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated, just a little retro mani with a little Christmas tree. These colors, this color in particular, absolutely stunning, Stun City. I was so torn on what to do, honestly. I really wanted to use that glitter you just saw. This foil, gorgeous. And can I tell you, swatching them, I only put these two on my nails, obviously, but swatching all of them, and that green is the Revel color, super easy to work with. Even the glitter and the foil looked intimidating. I'm not even gonna lie. I opened up the thing and it was like straight up foil, like big chunky foil. And I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna go. But swatching it, super easy. The foils lay down beautifully, zero issue. So I'm gonna get right into my general dip application, starting off with the Revel color. Typically, I don't start off with, you know, a medium shade color. I always go darkest or lightest to darkest rather, but this was the only accent nail I wanted to just go ahead and get it out of the way, and then we can focus on Wishful Dips for the rest of the video. So I know that Christmas is kind of sort of done. This video is uploading on Christmas Eve, so if I'm right, which I hope I am, otherwise this whole thing is not going to make any sense whatsoever. Merry Christmas Eve to those of you who are celebrating Christmas. I am a Christmas celebrator. Tonight, as you probably heard on one of my last videos where I talked about, you know, my family tradition and stuff, we are going out to eat to our favorite hibachi place. That's what we do every year for Christmas Eve. Then we're gonna come home and get into our Christmas PJs, or hopefully most of us will. I think my son, who's 15, he's at a point where he's like, if you're asking me to do it, I'm just not. He rebels against anything traditional or like cute, which I understand. He's a teenager. I'll just take his pajamas, because honestly, the ones that I got for us this year, his are probably my favorite. I'll spoil it for everybody and tell you what I got him. I found Christmas pajamas at Walmart, and they are Home Alone, and they say like Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. I'm like, if you're not gonna wear them, heck, I'll wear them. Those are awesome. Home Alone is like another one of my favorite Christmas movies. I know you guys commented that, you know, on one of the last videos that I did, and I was like, oh my God, Home Alone, how did I forget about this one? Home Alone is amazing. Elf is amazing. I still have not found the holiday as I'm doing this voiceover, which makes me super sad. I'm just going to bite the bullet and buy it on YouTube because I'm that desperate to watch that stupid movie every Christmas. So that's just what's going to happen. I am moving on with my mani. Should we talk about nail things? I don't know. I am using triple vitamin dip base over my nails. These are extensions. Just so you guys know, I'll tell you what I did. I applied just regular extensions to the tips of my very short natural nails. I used dip base to do that because dip base essentially is nail glue. So got the tips on. I filed the shine off my tips. I prepped and primed my natural nail with a gel primer. And then I did 1 3/4 dip into, well, pour over into natural, and then a full pour over into natural. And I used gel base to do that, not dip base. You know what? I'm trying to experiment with a couple of different ways to apply extensions or overlays. And I find for me that gel has a really great adherence, especially, well, only when I use primer. I use Mia Secret Extra Bond, or you can use on Young Nails. I use them as well. But the extensions this time came out beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, flawless. They have a nice natural apex, but not too much. Like I can do my regular 2 coats of dip and my coat of clear over these extensions. They don't look too thick. They don't look unnatural. They don't look flat as a pancake. So this is kind of working for me right now. Now I know that a lot of you have had so many questions about extensions, tips, how to do it, how to make it look a certain way. And it's so difficult to sit here and talk to you about that because unless I know your specific nail shape, your specific nail curve, your specific nail everything, I can't sit here and tell you what to do. All I can do is tell you what works for me on my nails and with my body chemistry. And I know that's super frustrating. It would be for me too. Like all I want is answers. Why can't you just tell me? I wish I could. If you want to email me and include photos of like your nails and your situation, I am more than happy to like work that out with you. But as far as like a general statement on how you in general should be applying extensions or dip powder for that matter, it's so hard. And that's why I always have a disclaimer in every single description box for every single video that says, this works for me. It may not work for you. You may hate this. And I'm sorry if you do. It's just, everyone's so different. And I would hate to think that I'm telling you to do something if I know it's not going to work for you. So feel free, shoot me an email, or you can always hit me up on Instagram or through Facebook. My Facebook group is linked in the box as well, as is my Instagram handle. Don't hesitate to reach out. I'm a human. I don't know why people are intimidated just because you hear my voice and you see my hands on YouTube. I'm a human. I'm a person just like you are, and I sincerely love talking to you guys and helping you through your stuff. I don't have all the answers. I may very well reply to your email and go, I have no idea. I don't know, sorry. But I will try my best to help you out if you have any specific problem areas. That being said, first of all, I don't want to skip over Wishful Dips. These powders, as you can plainly see as I'm applying them, super easy application. This application was very clean, and that's mostly due to 2 things. 1, the powder is fantastic. It's got a great consistency. The white, I don't know if you can tell really well on camera, but the white has a very subtle glitter to it. Not a chunky glitter. It's not like a shimmer, something in between the two, like a very fine, sporadic glitter. Just gorgeous. Like that would be great sugared. I should have done it sugared. I didn't though, as you'll see. And the red is super pigmented. I have no complaints. And I messaged her right after I did this mani, and I'm like, I am super impressed. These powders are magnificent. So if you're looking for a recommendation for another outstanding small business that you may want to support, this is one of them. I will leave all of her info down in the description box for you guys. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. I don't know how long I'll let this go. Probably not terribly long, maybe a couple of days, and then I'll pick a winner, as you guys may or may not have seen. I think you did already. If you didn't, it's coming soon, but this month is like chock full of giveaways. I'm in a giving mood. What can I say? You guys have given me so much over the last year and a half. I wish I could give more. I know I've done a lot, but it doesn't ever feel adequate enough for the amount of support and love that you guys have shown and given to me. I just want to give and give and give and give. So now that I've yapped y'all's ear off for a minute, in true MK tradition, I'm going to give y'all some homework down in the comments section. Now, this is a game that I play with my kids at almost every family dinner. It's been a little different during like COVID time because my kids are home all day. So I know what they do all day as opposed to, them being in school. But we play favorite and worst at dinner, where we go around the table and we just all talk about our favorite parts of our day and the worst part of our day. And we have conversations about it. So what I would love to hear from you guys down in the comments is, what is your favorite part about the holidays? And what is your least favorite part about the holidays? I can tell you, for me, my favorite part, probably hands down, is seeing my kids' faces as they open gifts. They know some of the stuff that I get them because they ask for it, They have Christmas lists every year. But I always surprise them with something that I know they want that maybe they forgot about or weren't expecting. So that's my favorite. I think my least favorite part is the cleanup afterwards. It's like ground zero with Christmas bows and wrapping paper and all the things and stuff, and then having to take down the tree. It's always such a pain. I don't know why. It never fits back in the box. Fake tree problems. So comment down below and let me know your favorite and worst of the holidays. With that, I am going to get into my e-filing and filing routine, and I'll be back with you guys for a little mani all nicely filed and shaped and perfected to the best of my ability. We're gonna do a teeny tiny bit of Christmas tree stamping. This is the same stamping plate you may have seen in a previous video. It was my snow day video. I'll leave a link in the cards for you guys if you want to check that one out. But I'm just going to do two very, very simple little trees, kind of one on top of the other. And I'm using regular nail polish for this. This is a color Lada Colada, maybe? Something like that. I'll leave it in the box by Sparkle & Co. It's just a regular nail polish. If you have ever wondered, I think I had a stroke when I was saying that. If you have ever wondered if you can use regular nail polish as stamping polish, sometimes you can. The stipulation to that is pretty much the nail polish you use has to be super pigmented. If it's like super sheer or just not very pigmented, it's not going to show up super well over your dip manicure. Just kind of the way it works. So as long as it's pigmented, you can probably use it. I use a lot of the Sparkle & Co. nail polishes as stamping polish. Even though I have a ton of Maniology, I did have Born Pretty at one point. Who knows where the hell it went? I did rearrange my nail area months and months ago, and I'm thinking it got like lost in the shuffle. Not like I moved far. I moved my nail area from literally one side of the wall to another, but I had to pack everything up and move all the stuff and all the things because I have, what do I have? Jesus, 10 to 12 wall length shelves, and then my big like gel and nail polish shelf. Everything had to get moved. No idea where it all went. So I'm just gonna get this stamp on real quick. If you need stamping help, I'm probably not the best person to ask. My stamping abilities are super inconsistent. Sometimes they work great, sometimes they don't. But from what I heard, that's kind of a thing, unless you're like a pro stamper. But for me, I don't know. Like I have good days and I have bad days. I find the best trick with stamping is to just find your rhythm, do it over and over and over again. Practice on swatches, practice on paper, you know, no one cares, until you find your rhythm. And sometimes that's the perfect combo of products. You got to have a good stamper. You got to have good stamping plates. Some stamping plates, to be honest, I have absolutely used a few stamping plates that were absolutely terrible. Didn't matter what I did to them, how I cleaned them, how I prepped them, what polish I used, what stamper I used. It's something that has to do with the etching on the plates themselves. So you will get, you know, kind of dud plates from time to time. But for the most part, just find your rhythm and you'll get it. I just put some top coat over that tree. I'm going to go ahead and put a tree topper on. I have these gorgeous, like antique, coppery looking stones. I don't even know where I got them, but I thought that was perfect to go with my retro mani. So I'm going to put a little topper on and I'm going to top coat the rest of my nails real quick. And you're going to see the finished look. And I can't wait for you guys to tell me what you think. No lie. This is one of my favorite Christmas manis that I've done to date. I am obsessed with this retro vibe this is giving me. It's so darn cute. I love this combo. The colors were beautiful. Of course, I have to use my Candi Cane, Candi Skincare Cuticle Oil. Wow, first take. This stuff just smells so darn good. I have a whole mani coming up in January. It might be my first upload of 2020. And it's gonna be a lot of Candi skincare in there. So if you like Candi skincare, you may want to keep your eyes peeled for that video. It's gonna have to do with New Year's resolutions. It's gonna be kind of a dip with me type thing, but it's gonna have a big focus on self-care. So stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for hanging out for this one. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.